Hey, it's your girl Krissy from Events by Krissy, obviously, and today we will be making Halloween party favors, perfect for chip bags, cookies, all that good stuff. There will be a link in the description where you can purchase it for 20% off using the code Halloween. Here's what you'll need. Your printables, which are going to be located in the description box below. You can purchase them on the Shopify store using the code Halloween for 20% off. You will also need a pair of scissors and double-sided tape. There are two different types. We'll see both in this video. And if you don't want to use double-sided tape, you can also opt to use a glue gun. So you'll need a glue gun and glued sticks. We will first start off by cutting the smaller printables in half. So the smaller ones you can use for either fruit snacks, you can use them for cookies, Pringles jars, things of that nature that are much smaller. The larger ones that are on the single sheet, which is 8 by 11, those ones you're going to use for chip bags. Best to get them either from Costco, the bulk boxes, or you can get the bags at Dollarama, Dollar Tree. But if you are using those ones, it is best to use the ones that are 2 for $1 and not the dollar ones each, just because the dollar ones are bigger and they won't fit. So you will need chip bags that are approximately 40 to 55 grams. Here you can see we are using a roll-on style double-sided tape. This is my least favorite method, as sometimes the rolling does not roll. But it is effective if it does work for you. I used to like this way, but now that I found other ways, it works out better for me. So what you're going to do is, don't do it this way. This way is complicated. Do it this way. You're going to line the top and the bottom, and then line on the inside of one. Put your chip bag, your cookies, whatever it is that you prefer on the inside, and then fold it over. Your fold horizontally and squeeze the sides together, and that way you form a seal and your chips will not or should not fall out. You can do this again with any kind of chips. So here's my favorite method. This is just the regular double-sided tape. It does take a little bit to get outside of the roll, but once you get it outside there, it works perfectly. And just like in the last method, you're going to do the same. You're going to line right across the top, and then again right across the bottom and on the inner of one side. If you did want to, you can do a little tab on the middle of the chip bag or your cookie bag, and that will help it stick and hold in place. But for the most part, it is very, very easy. So you line your tape on the inside and then squeeze it together. Because this was the very first piece of tape, it didn't stick too well, so what I ended up doing was taking it off and putting a fresh piece of tape there, and that worked out much better for me. So here is our last and final method. It is with a glue gun. So very same thing that you do with everything else. Again, this is a larger bag that I did get from dollar store. I think it was Dollarama. So it was a little bit tight. I did have to squeeze the chips in a bit. That's why I said it's better to get a 40 to 50 gram bag. This one is 60. So same thing. You're going to, instead of using double-sided glue, you're just going to run the glue gun down one side, and you have to do one side at a time, because if you don't, then it'll dry and you're going to be left with a big mess to clean up and peeling off tape, and you might end up peeling off a portion of the design as well, and you don't want to do that, as it will ruin the overall look of the bag. I mean, you can snip it off if it's on the bottom trim, but when it's on the back of the bag, it becomes a lot more difficult to do that. So learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. Again, this way can be a little bit messy. As you can see, there's glue running everywhere, but it still works. It's still very much effective. It does have a better seal than the tape. as you know for sure, once the glue dries, it's not moving. It will not become unhinged. It will stay tight, hold firm, and it'll be snug and secure for when your guests or whoever it is that you're giving it to receives them. And here we are just snipping off any little edges, extra edges that are there for the trim. And the same thing that we did with the larger chip bags, we are going to do with these smaller cookies. I use Oreos because that's what I like. You can get, chocolate chip cookies, no name cookies. It is completely and entirely up to you. But yeah, here we go. That is the finished product and I love it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If there is anything else that you would like to learn to do, please feel free to comment and let me know what it is that you like, what it is that you're looking for, and I will be more than happy to help you. You can also follow us on Instagram at EventsbyKrissyGTA. You can, just follow us. Have a great one. Bye.